Please continue reading the COA's report.
And I quote, "The presentation and disclosures of provisions and contingencies are not in compliance with the minimum requirements of the Philippine accounting standards due to the following issues. Letter A, provisions and contingent liabilities for appealed benefit claims are not adequately presented or disclosed in the financial statements due to an insufficient monitoring and reporting mechanism, resulting in the misstatement of accrued benefit claims, payable and provision for health benefits incurred but not reported by an unidentified amount. And letter B, contingent assets arising from outstanding legal cases are improperly disclosed in the notes to financial statements due to the lack of policy on specific classification criteria for estimating the outcome of the inflow of economic benefits." Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Attorney Cuevas. I cannot thank you enough. According to COA, there are multiple unreported transactions. Hence, we can say that if all the transactions were reported, the total liabilities of COA would have been significantly greater than the reported figure. In sum, COA was saying that the records made available to it pertaining to the reported transactions being incomplete cannot be the basis of an accurate audit of the total liabilities of PhilHealth because, again, there are numerous unreported transactions. So for the last time, Attorney Cuevas, may I request you to read the other observations of COA?
In preparing the financial statements, management is responsible for assessing the PhilHealth's ability to continue as a going concern, disclosing, as applicable, matters related to going concern, and using the going concern basis of accounting unless management either intends to liquidate the PhilHealth or to cease operations or has no realistic alternative but to do so. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you again. Right. So, Mr. Senior Vice President, yes. Are you also a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or architect?
Your Honor, I am not a lawyer. I am a certified public accountant and has a doctorate degree in human resource, Your Honor.
Yeah. How long have you been with PhilHealth?
Your Honor, this is my 24th years, 23rd years with PhilHealth, Your Honor.
So you have the institution, you're the institutional memory of PhilHealth. You should be preserved.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Your Honor.
So my question is, based on this COA reports, do you think PhilHealth still has the ability to continue as a going concern without aid from the national government?
Your Honor, PhilHealth is a government-owned and controlled corporation. And PhilHealth can continuously implement this program, can operate, Your Honor, even, as you mentioned, Your Honor, without a subsidy from the national government, Your Honor. Of course, the subsidy of the national government is very important, Your Honor, for the expansion of benefits, and of course the expansion of beneficiaries already given by Republic Act 11223, Your Honor.
Are you telling the court that never has the national government rescued PhilHealth?
Your Honor,
when it comes to its inability, supposed inability to meet or pay all its liabilities, the government never came to the rescue of PhilHealth?
Your Honor, hindi pa naman ho dumating sa...
Hindi pa dumating sa puntong yon.
Yes,
ano pala ang narating natin?
Your Honor, PhilHealth continuously implement its program, and our board, which kasama po the national government, we have the DBM, we have the Department of Finance, and other government agencies, Your Honor, looking into the operations of the
Yes,
corporation.
so no need to negotiate with the national government on subsidy because you are self-sufficient.
Your Honor, on the self-sufficiency, Your Honor, again, the National Health Insurance Program, Your Honor, will be expanded, and the universal health care will be attained once mayroon ho, of course, subsidy from the national government, Your Honor.
So you will still depend. And up to now, you are depending.
Yes po,
From
Your
the
Honor.
very start, you have been depending on the national government subsidy, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So without the national government subsidy, would you have collapsed?
Your Honor, if the expansion of benefit that made in the year 2024, Your Honor, ma-implement natin ng tuloy-tuloy, Your Honor, of course, kailangan natin ng national government subsidy, Your Honor.
So we're looking forward, moving forward.
Yes, Your Honor.
But where you are standing now, your situation now, the present financial status of PhilHealth, do you need rescue from the national government?
Your Honor, the status of the financial of PhilHealth right now, Your Honor, enough to cover the year 2025 operations, Your Honor.
Oath.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. That opinion,
Your Honor, that is based on the financial record, Your Honor.
even with the findings of COA, you will still insist that you have you're financially sound,
Yes, Your Honor.
even without government subsidy.
Your Honor, again, kailangan talaga yung government
Kailangan.
subsidy. But
So,
of course,
kung walang government subsidy, nasaan ang PhilHealth?
Your Honor, still in the year 2025, we operating PhilHealth, Your Honor, based on the programs that we are implementing right now, Your Honor.
Yes,
again,
and these programs are funded in full.
In the year 2025, Your Honor, available po yung pondo po natin, Your Honor.
Nasaan yung pondo? Binigay na ba sa inyo ng Treasury?
Your Honor, on existing funds of the corporation, Your Honor, our investable fund so December 31, 2024.
You know, my problem with your existing funds is this. You always do not consider the funds that should cover the reserve funds. That is my problem. Even though the command of Section 11 is for the reserve funds to be set aside. And when you set aside the reserve funds, it means it's real money. It's not just abstract. It's just not numbers. Because anytime the risk will become reality. That is my problem. Because you always do not recognize yet the funds that should cover the reserve funds.
Your Honor, if may I, Your Honor, in every year, Your Honor, we have the corporate operating budget, Your Honor. And this corporate operating budget, Your Honor, mayroon siyang kaakibat na corporate revenue as well. Kumbaga, may pumapasok na revenue. In the year 2024, Your Honor, our corporate revenue, enough or more than enough to cover the expenditures, Your Honor.
Expenditures, how about the reserve funds? The formula under Section 11 is this, right? Total revenues less expenditures. And the balance, that is where you will get your reserve funds.
Your Honor,
And your reserve funds, the amount should depend on the actuarial valuation for 2 years. Correct?
Your Honor, if may I, On the part of the accumulated revenue that we have, Your Honor, we set aside the reserve fund. Set aside na siya. Then, in the
What did you
operation...
say again, please?
Na-set aside po natin. From the accumulated revenue.
So you are reversing the process prescribed by law?
Not necessarily, Your Honor.
That is what you were saying. Oh, reserve na agad siya. Hindi ba dapat accumulated revenues less expenditures? And then the total, the balance, that is where you get your reserve funds. And your reserve funds must correspond to the actuarial estimate.
Your Honor, mayroon ho tayong revenue that, of course, projected for a year. In that revenue, Your Honor, yun po ang ginagamit po din natin in sourcing out the expenditures po of the year. Meaning, the operation of the corporation for, say for instance, year 2025, much more dependent din pati siya, Your Honor, on the revenue po natin expected to be received for that particular year, Your Honor. So, ganun po siya, recognizing the revenue and then of course the estimated expenditures po.
And then the balance will go to the reserve funds.
We'll go to the accumulated revenue, Your Honor, or the surplus that we have.
All right.
Yes po.
Okay. May I proceed to the next question?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So, did the transfer of 69.9 billion to the National Treasury make PhilHealth an economically viable guarantor of the people's access to quality and affordable health care and protection against financial risk?
Your Honor, the amount transferred to...
Can you just please go direct to the point? Yes or no?
Sorry, Your Honor. Again, Your Honor, 60 billion pa lang po na transfer po natin.
Pa lang?
Opo.
Konti lang, no?
60 billion po.
All right, 60
po.
billion,
Opo.
not 69?
Yes po.
Ilan ba gusto nating i-transfer?
It is estimated, Your Honor.
All right, so
89.
what is your short answer to my short question?
Your Honor, sorry, Your Honor. PhilHealth's nag-operate si PhilHealth po, Your Honor, in the year 2024.
Did it help PhilHealth's financial condition? Did it upgrade your financial level when you transferred 60 billion to the National Treasury?
Your Honor, despite the transfer, Your Honor, PhilHealth's investable fund from 498 in December 2023 and versus December 2024, Your Honor, of 492 billion.
So what is your answer, no? Or
Your
yes?
Honor,
Yes or no?
Your Honor, very sorry, Your Honor. Your Honor, PhilHealth operates the program, Your Honor, expanding the benefit payment.
All right.
Tumaas pa
So
siya.
I will go to my next question.
Yes po.
Did the transfer of this amount to the National Treasury reduce the deficit of PhilHealth in the amount of 663 billion plus in 2023?
Your Honor, if you are talking...
Just a straight answer,
Sorry
Mr. Senior Vice President.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yes.
Apology po. Of course, Your Honor, the 60 billion that we transferred reduces...
Yes or no? Yes or no? My question is so simple and it is answerable only by yes or no.
Your Honor, it reduces, Your Honor.
It reduces the deficit, even though, yes, did I hear it right? Your transfer of 60 billion to the National Treasury reduced your deficit.
Your Honor, I think baliktad sa Your Honor. Because it reduces our accumulated revenue. And of course, kung sa total members' equity, Your Honor, tumaas pa siya, Your Honor.
you know, Mr. Senior Vice President, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Your excuse.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Chief Justice, thank you very much.
Thank you.